Hello everyone and welcome back to this beautiful money-making Monday here at the Casual Fan Podcast, the hardest working, most accurate, most entertaining, and above all else, the most profitable sports gambling podcast you will find anywhere. My name is Ben Holmes. I am the kind soul that tells you all the profitable picks of the day for absolutely free. But if you could dig deep in your heart and find the courage to hit that like and subscribe button, well, I sure would appreciate it. When I'm right here at the Casual Fan Podcast, you can find my baseball picks every single day on Twitter at Benz_best_bets. It's pick time, and right away I love the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants over 8 today. Logan Webb is pitching for the Giants and he has a 4.74 ERA. Sure, his peripherals say it should be a bit lower, but his home road splits are absolutely alarming, and he's on the road today. That road ERA is 7.58 with an opponent OBP of almost 400. You couple that with the fact that the Reds are still the highest scoring home team in the majors. They have been pretty much all year long. They average about 6.8 runs a game. That's almost going to hit this total on their own. The Toronto Blue Jays are the only other team even above 6, and the Reds are almost at 7 runs for every home game they play. Now sure, the Reds could only muster a split in Colorado in their last 4-game series, but putting up runs was not the issue. They put up plenty. Sonny Gray's going today for the Reds. He's been good, but he has walked 2 or 3 batters in every single outing he's had this year, and he's given up his fair share of hits too. His ERA is so low because his strand rate is at a career high 82.8%. I see regression coming, and it may come against a professional hitting lineup like the San Francisco Giants. Looking at both bullpens, the San Francisco Giants are the 5th worst in the league with a 5.08 ERA, and to be fair, the Reds are 10th worst as well. So I like being able to grab this game at over 8. Wouldn't surprise me if by first pitch is 8.5. Now the Chicago White Sox minus 112. That's all you have to pay to get them to win the game today. Sure, Dallas Keuchel struggled mightily in his last start out. It came against these Minnesota Twins. He gave up 6 runs in 5 2/3. Not good at all. But his opponent today, J.A. Happ, says, I'll call that and I'll raise you 9 runs in 3 1/3. So as far as I'm concerned, these two soft-throwing lefties cancel each other out. So what's left? What's left is the fact that we have a team that's 8-2 in their last 10 and 24-15 on the year. They're facing a team that's 2-8 in their last 10, 13-25 on the year, worst record in the majors, and it cost the exact same amount of money to get the White Sox today. The White Sox swept this team convincingly earlier this year. I just don't see why the odds basically have this game as a 50-50 game. To me, it's not. Take the White Sox. Don't overthink it now. I feel like Garrett Cole and Yu Darvish have pitched on the same day as each other all year long. And I'm certainly not complaining. I feel like I made quite a bit of money off just parlaying these two guys to get their job done. And it's basically even money to do that today. I really don't feel like I need to go into specifics as to why these two studs will absolutely dominate their matchups, but they've each had 8 starts. They each only have 1 loss to their name. And yes, even money to take Garrett Cole to beat Jordan Lyles and the Rangers, and Yu Darvish had this exact same matchup in his last time out against these Colorado Rockies. He dominated there, and this one's in San Diego. Now, I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of bad things. But one thing I'm not is scared to take a big old underdog. And I'm absolutely going to ride the Arizona Diamondbacks plus 190 against these Dodgers. I mean, just take the names out of the equation. So one starting pitcher has given up 3 earned runs, 12 hits, and has a 36-2 strike to walk rate in his last 30 innings. The other guy on the mound today, in 34 innings, he's given up 15 earned runs on 27 hits. The first guy I was describing was Madison Bumgarner, the latter, Walker Buehler. Mad Bum has been absolutely killing it lately, looking like the Mad Bum of old. Now the Dodgers seem to have a better offense than the Arizona Diamondbacks, I'll give you that, but they're not the world beaters that they were at the start of the year, and I think they're still riding that reputation a little bit. I brought that up on the last video that was a week ago. Since then, they have gone on to win the majority of their games, but they've come against the Mariners and the Marlins. I think the Diamondbacks are going to give them a good game today. The Arizona Diamondbacks, they're not a sexy team. No one knows Pevin Smith. No one knows Josh Rojas, but they're killing it lately. David Peralta is getting back around to his old form as well. I also think Mad Bum's a baller. In fact, I don't think it. I know it. We all know it. He comes out for the big occasions, and I think his start against the defending World Series champions is going to mean a lot to him, and I think he's going to absolutely kill it today. For the Dodgers, Corey Seager, AJ Pollock, and Chris Taylor are all recently hurt. All that being said, guys, gun to my head, who's going to win the game? you would just say the Dodgers, but plus 190, I mean, come on. Absolutely take that. Anything over plus 150 would have me thinking plus 190, take all my money, take it, take it. I can't help myself too, guys. I'm gonna put that game in with the parlay of the Yankees and the Padres. That's gonna give you plus 476. Ooh, tasty. Finally, I like the Mariners at home, minus 180. They're playing the Detroit Tigers. I'll let you know right now, I am gonna put it with Garrett Cole and Yu Darvish to make it a plus 210 parlay. This leaves me really vulnerable if Cole or Darvish have a bad game or they don't get adequate run support. But if you can't trust Garrett Cole and Yu Darvish, who can you trust in this world? We're about a quarter of the way through the season. This is the point where a team's record is indicative of how good that team is. The Tigers have a 5-14 record on the road, and they have the second worst record overall in the entire league. Yusei Kikuchi is going today for the Mariners. He's had a really tough schedule when you look at it, but all his numbers across the board are by far the best he's had in his 3-year Major League career. Dylan Moore is getting on base again. Mitch Haniger is in all-star form with 12 dingers already, and everyone is contributing in the Seattle Mariners lineup while Jared Kelenic gets integrated into that lineup. The Mariners just won 2 of the 3 games in the series against Cleveland. I just hope they aren't going to let their guard down after beating Shane Bieber. That's probably a win they didn't expect to get, so hopefully they still keep their foot on the gas here. There you have it, guys. Some really juicy bets today. You can choose not to go all in on that Yu Darvish, Garrett Cole parlay like I am, but I just think it's a no-brainer. Like I said, my name is Ben Holmes. Please, if you can, give us a like and subscribe on this YouTube page. It's the Casual Fan Podcast. You can also find all my picks all day long at Twitter at Benz_best_bets. Good luck, Garrett Cole. Good luck, Yu Darvish. Good luck, Mad Bum. Most importantly, good luck to all you guys out there making bets today. Make a ton of money. I know I will be. See you next time.